Want to start off by giving all praises to the Most High and the Son, and I want to say respects to all the brothers out there pushing this truth. Now, I want to talk about this truth, right? And you know, who like you know, not to start, not to like when you're like doing a one-on-one coaching, and you're like coaching someone into this truth, you should like go easy on them. Like give them the milk, feed them with the milk, and don't give them too much meat. Like you would a baby, right? So, and I'm gonna start at I'm gonna give some scriptures. First Corinthians, it's 3 verse 2, and it says, I fed you with milk and not with solid food, for until now you were not able to receive it, and even now you are still not able. You know, and I mean, back then they got fed with meat, like the disciples and stuff, and they still didn't even understand most of the meat. They still couldn't eat most of the meat. They didn't understand it. You know, so I mean, you know, I mean, they were the disciples. Now think about just somebody, some random person that's waking up to the truth. I mean, they're disciples too. I mean, you can become a disciple, but you'll never be the 12th disciple. You'll never be Peter, Paul, and all of them. You'll never be those 12, but you will be a disciple, though. You can be a disciple. You know, but Hebrews chapter 5 verse 12, it says, For though by this time you ought to be teachers, you need someone to teach you again the first principles of the oracles of the Most High, and you have come to need milk and not solid food. All right. For everyone who partakes only of milk is unskilled in the word of righteousness, for he is a babe. So you're a babe. You're a babe in this truth. Like when you first come in it. So the brothers go easy on you. You know, the brothers go easy on you, right? Hebrews chapter 5 verse 12. Yeah, I think I just read. Yeah, they go easy on you, man. Like they don't try to like put too much stuff in your head. That might confuse you. So they little by little they try to make stuff through the spirit, try to help you to understand. Because some people, their faith is not like that high yet. It's not up there. So if you tell them how you say it, if like you don't want to tell somebody like, yeah, man, and you start talking about angels right away, talking about when they, how the two angels came in a body and stuff like that to Lot's house and all that stuff. Some people are gonna be like that, the ones that are not that fully faithful. They're gonna, I mean, they're gonna trip out, So yeah, so I'm gonna get another one on that, right? It's First Peter's 2 verse 2, and it says, "As newborn babes desire the pure milk of the word, that you may grow thereby." Right. So it's all about that milk and that meat. There's plenty of scriptures. I mean, there's a lot of scriptures in the Bible about milk and meat. You know, but even that right there, if you don't understand, even that right there will trip somebody up. Milk and meat. They talking about some food. You don't, it's like food, man. Like, but yeah, the milk, yeah, man, the milk is like the really the debate. Some, the basic, the small stuff. They're not really small, but and a lot of people can't get it. Even the milk, and a lot of people can't even drink the milk. But that's where you got to start for some people. Right away, the Most High might put a spirit on another brother, like that he just like Joseph was. I think it was Joseph. Yeah, how like he when he was learning in Egypt or whatever, how he grew faster like in knowledge than hold that than everybody else in a way, because the Most High can put that spirit on you that can like just lift you up in knowledge. So yeah, I mean you got to put that work in too. I mean you can't not read the Bible and expect to just know it. You feel me? But yeah, man. I hope y'all brothers and sisters. And I mean, and those scriptures are also talking about who the Most High and the Son, like who his Son, like who he's looking for and stuff like that. Men that are drawn from, you know, men that are drawn from the breast, weaned from the milk, something like that. But yeah, y'all brothers and sisters keep doing what y'all do. I mean, y'all brothers keep doing what y'all do. Sisters keep building up your man or whatever. Uh, keep pushing this truth. The ship is almost about to sail. Our slavery is pretty much about done, right? What 16 something to somewhere to 2020 or going to be about 400 years or something like that, right? You know, so y'all better get prepared for what's coming. All right, I would get prepared. I mean, well. The only way to prepare, is this word. I mean, what you gonna do? You know, brothers and sisters, if y'all are planning to go buy a gun and go buy, stack up on food and whatnot, man, it's best if you just use that money and just leave the country, right? I mean, I know it's gonna be happening everywhere because the Bible tell you that this. I mean, but I'm pretty sure you might, like go to an island or something. Go chill out in Hawaii. Who knows? But all right, brothers and sisters.